Hey, how's it going, my friends? Welcome back to the Nerd Life. So today, it has been one of those days. I have a Loved Again Media VHS mystery box. It's my monthly subscription service. I've already opened it up, and I did an unboxing video before this one. Actually, opening up the box and being surprised by what movies I got. But I accidentally deleted it. Like I said, it's been one of those days, but I still wanted to share with y'all what I got in this box. And even though I already know what's in this box, you guys still don't. So let's do this.
On a CRT screen, unboxing childhood memories, the power of Nintendo and toys we gain, 80s and 90s nostalgia reigns. Welcome to the Nerd Life. Welcome to the Nerd Life!
Alright, starting off with the movies I was kind of about, and there's 4 of those, and then 3 movies that I'm pretty happy to have, that I'm glad we're in this box. But I have the 4 Marx Brothers and Horse Feathers. This is from the 1930s, so this is way before my time. I've heard of the Marx Brothers. They're like this comedy group. But this is one of the ones I was kind of about because, like I said, I'm not too much of a fan of the old, really old movies that were way before my time. Except for the only black and white movies I really enjoy are the Universal monster movies and the Abbott and Costello movies. Those will always be funny to me. But I also got an Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Lady Vanishes. Never heard of it. Another one of those movies that I got out of the box and was kind of like, But yeah, it's Alfred Hitchcock, at least. But I've only heard of his more popular stuff like Birds, and I cannot remember the name of that other movie that he did that was pretty huge. And then the third movie is The Scarlet Clue, Charlie Chan, Sidney Toller. Never heard of this movie. This is another old movie this one's from the 1940s. It's in black and white. Never heard of it or seen it, and then like, And the fourth movie that I was just like kind of bummed about and definitely was like, I'm not interested in this. Is this one. It's even got a weird name. Lorenzo's Oil. Like, looks like a dramedy / romance with Susan Sarandon and Nick Nolte. Which, those are 2 huge stars, especially at the time this movie was released, but definitely not one. I'm like, nah. But now, on to the 3 movies that I was happy to get, and one I haven't watched, but because of who's in it, I'm definitely keeping it and watching it, and that is The Art of War with Wesley Snipes. I'm a big Wesley Snipes fan. He's a badass, so I will be keeping this movie and watching it. Looks like there's a lot of badass martial arts in this movie. It's Wesley Snipes, so there has to be. I know he's got a gun right here on the cover, but yeah, there's going to be some martial arts. And one that I was kind of shocked to get, just because of what it is, it's the original one, and I was thinking it was in a clamshell, but it's actually in just a regular sleeve. And that is the very first Land Before Time. I was not expecting to ever get something like this. I will be rewatching it. I haven't watched it since I was a kid, and even if I don't really care for it as an adult, I'm still gonna keep it because it's the Land Before Time. It's like a time capsule kind of thing from my childhood. It was something that I did watch more than once as a kid. I remember it being pretty sad. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be giving it a rewatch and see how I feel about it as an adult. But it'll be staying in my collection regardless. Like I said, it's a instant classic and one that I'm just very surprised to get. And the last movie is my favorite out of this whole box, and that is Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore. I really enjoy the Pauly Shore movies from the '90s. This one and Encino Man being my favorites, but out of those two, I think this one is my all-time favorite. I laughed more in this to this movie than I did in Encino Man. So I'm definitely very happy to have this now on VHS. I have it on DVD, but now I have it on VHS. I'm definitely going to be watching this very soon and probably laughing my ass off the whole time because it's just a hilarious movie to me. But yeah, definitely my pick of the box. This comes in at a close second just because of what it is. And of course got this one. But the rest of them are kind of just But very happy to have these three movies now. Just because of these three. You know, these three movies pretty much saved the box because when I was pulling these out of the box, I was just like getting more and more like disappointed, and then I came across these three, and yeah, that kind of changed my mood a little bit. So that'll do it for today's video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I usually like to keep these mystery box videos a mystery for both me and all of you, but you know, things happen. But like I said and previously, I'm pretty happy to have 3 out of the 7 movies that I got in my mystery box, which is kind of, you know, but hey, still got 3 good movies out of the deal. Gonna be keeping this service for another month at least. But thanks so much for watching. Have an awesome day, my friends. Take care.